Kilo Zero Sierra Tango Papa. K0STP. How copy, over?
STP. Now, you must have paid a pretty penny for that call. Is that a vanity call?
Roger. I forget how much I paid for it, but in a few months, I'll tell you. I can tell you how much I paid for it because it's almost time for a renewal there. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. That's a great call sign. So where are you located, and what's the name there?
Okay, I'm located in a little small town called Gordonsville, which is in Orange County, 86 miles southwest of Washington, D.C. My name is Stephen, Sierra Tango Echo Foxtrot Alpha November, but my handle is Step, Sierra Tango Echo Papa. Okay, those are the questions you asked for, so back up to you there. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. And what radio are you running today, Step?
This is the ICOM 7000. The ICOM 7000. Go ahead.
Roger that. Okay, so why don't you give me about 10 seconds and tell me about your antenna system.
All right, the antenna is a Tar Heel 40 Alpha. A Tar Heel 40 Alpha. It's located on top of the Suburban. If you happen to look at my QRZ page, you will see the Tar Heel 200. I moved that antenna off because I destroyed it. It was one of the earlier versions of the Tar Heel 200, and the center conductor, I guess you can call it, or the center part that they make the wrap of, it seemed as though it wasn't made out of Teflon, and I had problems with it. So I moved over to the 40 Alpha, and I stuck it directly on top of the Suburban on a magnet mount and a braided strap grounded to the Suburban, and with the same capacity head, Buzz capacity head, on top of that. So that's the setup. Go ahead.
Alrighty, well, you've got some good audio there in a way, and in a way you have some problems. With a hand mic, you have to be careful how you work the hand mic. Otherwise, you're going to get a lot of mouth noises and, debris that you really don't want because it just competes with the word. So what I want you to do is take that hand mic and pull it to the corner of your lips and talk across it. Do not talk directly into it, but to pull it to the side of your mouth and talk across it. Let me hear you.
Okay. Well, I don't put a windsock on it now. And that's at the location I had before. Now I've moved to the side of my mouth. This is side of my mouth, about 2 inches away. And then this is back in front of my mouth with the windsock on it. Over.
Yeah. Use the windsock for sure. Just got to use that. That just cuts down on anything that isn't a word. And that's exactly what you want. You just want the words that you speak to be heard. You don't want... I've heard, now yours is not a severe case, but I've heard cases where the debris from the guy's mouth was louder than the words that he was speaking. So he was actually QRMing himself, Roger.
Oh, I understand. I have gotten that comment before, but I don't forget. I thought I've cleaned it up a little bit. But I did clean up with the windsock, and I didn't have the windsock when I came up on frequency. And my apologies, and I appreciate you letting me know that. Now I can look forward for some better audio. Do you concur, over?
Yes, sir. You've made a major step forward by that foam windscreen. Now, thing is, I would like to get your audio a little crisper on the top end, and I know you can't do that probably in your mobile at the moment, but or can you? Are you a place where you could go into your on your EQ page on that radio, or does it have one?
No, but do I need more highs or I need some lows?
It's a top end. Intelligibility always occurs on the upper top end of the audio frequencies, Roger, like, the treble boost usually. So do you have a treble boost control?
No, I'm not using any compression, but I have a 2-band equalizer attached to it, and you tell me what I need. If I need more highs, I will drop my lows, and if I need more lows, I will increase my lows.
Well, if you have a two-band EQ, what's the top-end EQ curve? Where is that?
Where is it? It's a W2IHY. W2IHY. But what would you like to hear? More highs or less lows? Or what is it that you are asking me to do?
I'm looking for more highs, but I don't want you to roll off the bottom. You see, that's a common thing. You can't. I'm just looking for more top end. I want the bottom end to stay the same. So, do you have a top end treble EQ additional from where you are?
All right, let's try that right there. How was that? How was that? I don't know if this ICOM 7000 has a built-in equalizer or no. I will have to look, and then I need to see if I'm on transmitting wide. Oh yeah. Okay, but tell me, how does that sound? Over.
Well, it's coming along now. Are you in your passband 100 to 2900?
Okay, stand by for a second. Let me see, can I make an adjustment? Over.
Alrighty. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net, and we're talking to STEP in the DC area, and he's in his mobile, which is, gosh, he's picking him up and laying him down there. Sounded really good. We're just kind of working on finessing the audio just a little bit.
Okay, let's try that. Is that anything for you there, over?
It sounded better. Now, did you increase your bandpass to 100 to 2900?
I do have that set for 2900. And my low on my bandwidth is 100. I just went up another 100 on that. So I'm sitting at 200 and 2900, over.
Roger. I just want you to clarify that rolling off the bottom is not the same as boosting the top. They're two different animals, and so what I'm saying is that you have a deficiency in the top end, but I want the bottom end to stay the same. So if you have a equalizer in there, we're looking for something around 3K, 2.5, 3K, somewhere in that area. Roger.
Yeah, but I'm already at 2900 on the wide. I need to check to see if I'm transmitting wide. Let me do that. First I got to figure out how to do it, but hold on for a second. K0STP mobile.
Roger. Now, I'm not sure exactly whether you said you were in the wide mode, 100 to 2900, or what. The EQ at 2900 is not the same as running your radio at 100 to 2900. We want to run the radio at a bandpass of 100 to 2900. And once we have that, then we want to go to the top end EQ and see if we can get a little bit more top end push.
Yes, I understand, but this doesn't have an equalizer. And that's maxed out right there. And if I drop this, let me see. If I drop this down, that's no low. If I increase it a little bit, that's a little bit more high. But I think I'm stuck right there where I'm at. Because I don't have a built-in equalizer here. My bandpass is on wide, and I don't know what more I can do right now.
It's sounding pretty good. I'm living in an ideal world, and the thing is, HF communications is not necessarily, like what it was 15 or 20 years ago. You can really get some nice quality audio. And what mic are you using? Maybe it's a question of we might need a little condenser kind of electret hand mic for that radio, if it would work. Roger?
Well, I'm using the HM36. The HM36 is an older mic. The mics that come with this, the HM151. I've had two of them, and they have failed me. And so I chose not to use them anymore or send it off to be repaired. So I have a different setup so that I can go into the radio and transmit. So there's an HM35, Tree 5, over.
Roger. Now, there's another way that we could do this. We could do it the old-fashioned way, where when radios didn't have built-in electronic equalization, it was a way that one addressed the microphone, and utilizing a thing called proximity effect. Proximity effect says that the closer you work a microphone, the more bass buildup you have. You know, we might want to try something maybe instead of right up in the mic, we're still to the side of our mouth, but we're maybe an inch away. And let me hear what that might sound like, Roger.
All right, this is to the side. This is to the side of my mouth, or about 1 inch away like you suggested. 1 inch away as you suggested. Now I'm going to move it up a little further. This is to the side of my mouth. About 3 inches away. This is in front of my mouth, about 6 inches away, 6 inches away, 5 inches away, 4 inches away, back to the side of my mouth for 1 inch away there. Go ahead.
Roger. Well, amazingly, your audio level did not shift hardly at all as you moved around. Usually, you know, if you're right up in a mic and you pull back 2 inches or 3 inches, you drop 40% audio level, but you did not. So it sounded best to me at about 3 inches. Now, I know that that's kind of far for a mobile radio, because you do have ambience to contend with that you might not have in a a Radio Shack per se. But if you could get away with a little bit more distance from that microphone, I think that EQ curve and everything sounds a lot better. So look at something at about 2 inches, and you have that windscreen, so you can work direct into that mic at 2 inches, and let me hear you.
Okay, this is 2 inches here, 2 inches here, 2 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches, and I have a noise gate. I have a noise gate, so I can filter out a lot of the noise. All I gotta do is increase it a little bit, and I don't worry about the background noise or the road noise or anything. Well, I don't think I do anyway. But this is, let me see, this is that's 2 inches. This is 3 inches, 3 inches from the mouth, back to 2 inches, back to 1 inch. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think 2 inches is just a great step. If it's, convenient to run it that way, I would run it that way, because, the bottom line is what we're looking for is to be able to understand the words. So the more articulated we can make that mic sound, the better off we're going to be as far as being able to hear the words that you're speaking, not just hear you, but, to be able to identify the words. Roger?
Oh, I understand. I understand completely. I understand completely. All right, then. Well, hey, I have some extra, I got to do a little more operating and get other reports. And we will move from there, and I'll check in next Friday, and I might even swap out mics. How about that? But anyway, I will have to find it. I have to go through my pile of boxes. I'm sure that there's one out there somewhere. If not, then I will pick up another one. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your support. Oh, and I did not get your name. I give you my name, but I didn't hear your name there. Go ahead.
Roger. Name here is Jim, Juliet, India, Mike. This is KC9VKV, the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net, and we're located just across the Ohio River from Louisville, Kentucky, home of the world-famous Kentucky Derby, home of fast women and beautiful horses.
Okay, well, I got a lot of noise now, a lot of noise, so let me go ahead and pack my bags and go ahead and clean up some of the things that I was doing. But Jim, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for being there and let me know that the station went well, some of the things that I need to do. I want the best sounding station that I can possibly muster, and with your help next Friday, with your critique next Friday, I hope I'm there sounding as pleasant as you would like. But for now, Jim, until our signals cross again, 7.188 megahertz. Okay, Jim, 73 and all the best. I appreciate you much, pal, okay?
Roger, Step. And we have been recording the whole time, so if you would like to hear your mobile in action, if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, followed by today's date, 9/3/21, it will take you directly to this recording. Give us 48 hours to get it uploaded to YouTube. We probably have it tomorrow morning, but we just need 48 hours in case things really get busy. So it's a YouTube search for KC9VKV, followed by today's date, 9/3/21, takes you right to this recording. Roger.
Okay, you have to say that again a little bit slower. I was looking for something to scribble on, and I have it now. So if you would do it a little bit slower so that I can get it, and I will check it out tomorrow. Over.
Yes, sir, Step. The call is on a YouTube search, Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, followed by today's date, 9/3/21, will take you to this recording. Again, a YouTube search for Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, followed by today's date, 9/3/21, will take you to this recording. Roger?
All right, I have it. Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, 9/3/21. I got it, Jim. And once again, I thank you very much. 73 and all the best to you, pal. Until the next time my signals cross. This is Mobile Station Kilo 0 Sierra Tango Papa.
Roger, Step. And most of the time you were 12 to 15 over, so you do have some good recording to look forward to. 73, sir. Have a great afternoon, a beautiful weekend. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net, 10 before 5. 5 o'clock we turn into a pumpkin, so if you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.